Francis. It's an absolute pleasure to be here today on behalf of our vendors. They can't be here today. They're actually interstate owners. So we certainly appreciate them giving us and trusting us with the work to sell their home. We do have some video being filmed today just to be able to keep our vendors informed during today's auction. A little bit of housekeeping. We will have a couple of cars coming and going throughout today's auction. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful property. 648 square metres, 4 bedrooms plus study in a lakeside location. How exciting, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful place to be. A beautiful property in a great location. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Hugh Francis and today I'll be your auctioneer. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. The auction will quite simply take 3 parts. The first, the reading of the contracts. The second, a brief description of the home. And the third and final part where we hand it over to you for your competitive bidding. We see today who's going to be the lucky new owner here at Gregory Mews. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, particulars of sale read as follows. The vendor's a stud agent. It's Ray White Forest Hill, located at 27 and 29 Marnies Road in Forest Hill. We are selling for and on behalf of our vendors today the property described in our certificate of title, volume 10111, folio 949, being lot 1 on plan of subdivision 315701. Ladies and gentlemen, to Gregory Mews is what we call the property. We are selling today via a public auction where a 10% deposit will be required upon signing of the contracts and the remainder of money due and payable in 30 to 60 days at settlement. The auction today will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that have been made available for inspection prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on the property once it's been knocked down to our successful buyer. Subject to meeting our vendor's reserve price, I'll announce the property on the market. I'll call it first, second, third time, and after that we will know who's the lucky new owner today at Gregory Mews. So please don't hesitate, don't be too late. There's always strategy in mind, but don't wait too long, otherwise you might just miss out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's raining today. We've got a big crowd. I know you all just want to get into it, but I've got to just touch on a couple of quick things. Blackburn Lake Primary, only a couple of 100 metres up Florence Street there. We've got Forest Hill College, the Forest Hill Chase Shopping Centre, which is always being improved and redeveloped, but it's fair to say that you could throw a tennis ball and hit Blackburn from this location. So we're sporting a Forest Hill address today, ladies and gentlemen, but you're getting everything the Blackburn Lake community provides, potentially at a different price tag, and that's maybe why you're all here today, ladies and gentlemen. I can certainly assure you we are here to sell. The vendors are excited and delighted. What do we say, ladies and gentlemen? Who'd like to start the auction off today? Who'd like to get the bids underway? I'm in your hands, let's get things on the way. Anywhere at all, $1 million plus, call it out, let me know. Can I start things off at $1 million? Your opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. You can raise your hand, call out your bids. We've got Michael, Christian, Aaron McDonald, they're all in the crowd today. They're here to help you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to buy, today's the day. Over 200 people have inspected the property. A slow start maybe, shortly a strong finish. What do we say at $1 million? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll start things off with a vendor bid. Surprisingly, at $1 million, welcome you into the race for a $20,000 increase from here. At $1 million with me, ladies and gentlemen, what do we say? Call it out. Your opportunity to be able to buy today.
Everyone's got the hand on the umbrella, Huey.
Everyone's got a hand on the umbrella except me. At $1 million, ladies and gentlemen, 4 bedrooms plus study, 648 square metres. What do we think, ladies and gentlemen? Get me underway. What do you think, bud? Ladies and gentlemen, first 20. Welcome. Let's start it off here at $1,020,000 now. At 1020 and 20's in the rise from here. I'll take them anywhere you like. At $1,020,000, ladies bid here. First call there at 20. What do we say? At $1,020,000.
Another 20, Huey.
20, 40. Welcome back at 40 and 60 if you like them. Or needs a nod. At $1,040,000 now, 2 of them in it, but I know there's more of you here. At $1,040,000 a bid here on my right hand side. At 1040. Happy to take 60. What do we say, ladies and gentlemen? 1,040,000. 1040, bids here now. Raise of the hand or call out the bid at 1040.
60.
60, welcome back. 80 if you'd like, sir. Quick rebuttal, that's the best way to bid at 1,060,000. 80 if you'd like.
Will you take 10,
I'll
Huey?
take 10 at 70 now. Welcome back for 80 if you like, man. Give me the nod. Quick bid's a good bid. Keep things flowing at 1,070,000 now. Back in the front at 1,070,000. 1078, same respect, sir, or maybe something bigger and bolder at 1,070,000 now.
80.
80, welcome back there. I'd recommend 1 from
90.
here. 90 I have. At 90 now, 1.1 if you'd like, ladies and gentlemen. At 1,090,000. 1.1 to round it off. 1090. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not just buying the bricks and mortar we see today, but the cul-de-sac location, the lake location. These are the things we can't change. You can always...
1.1.
1.1, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. 1.1 now. What do we say for the extra 10? Happy to take something bigger if it helps. At 1,100,000 now. Seems
Another 10, thanks,
10
Huey.
on top there at 111. At 1,110,000. Bids here now, 1,110,000.
That's what Papa told us.
At 1,110,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the market. We sell today at 1,110,000. If that's what you've been waiting for, we sell.
20.
20. Welcome in there. What about something bigger now? At 1,120 I have. 1,120,000. 30. Bang. There it is. At 1,130. Worth every penny and more. At 1,130 we're on the market. We're selling at 30. 1,130. First goal.
40.
40. Welcome back into the race.
50.
50. There it is. A rebuttal. At 1,150, thought the Australian Open was in January, but seems like it's in July. At 1,150 now. 1,150, here we go. First call, 1,150. Second time now, 1,150. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, we're selling. 1,150. 60, welcome in there, sir. Thank you and good luck. 70, welcome in there at 1,170 now. Couple of new bidders now at 1,170. At 1,170.
80.
80, welcome in there at 1.2 if you'd like, sir. What do you think? Just give you the nod. At 1,180.
1.2.
1.2, welcome in at 1.2 now. Something bigger, sir. At 1.2 down the middle here. We sell to the highest bidder today at 1.2. 1,200,000. First time, second, welcome in for the extra 10. 10, welcome back at 2.1 at 1,210,000. What about 50?
1.24.
2.4, big bid, love it. At 1.24. 50, 50 I have. 50 back here now.
70.
70, welcome back. 80, sir. 70 down the middle. 70, holding pattern there. Give you a moment to think about it. 1,270 down the middle. 1,270. Haven't forgotten about you, sir. What do you think? Extra 10s at 1,270 here. Where's my friend?
She ran off, Huey.
She's already gone.
Yep.
I've come back for more and she's gone at 1,270. First call at 1,270. Second time at 1,270. Third call.
We take 5, Huey?
Taking 5 at 75.
1.29.
1.29. Came up on 15. At 129, the extra 5, sir, if you like. Or just go straight to 1.3. At 1,290, straight down the middle here. Worth every penny, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to find a floor plan like this at 1,290. Probably 30 years younger than the majority of homes that we see in the area. At 1,290,000, gentlemen's bid there. Great bidding, sir. Stick with it at 1,290. Welcoming any new participants if you'd like. At 1,290, gentlemen's bid there. First call at 1,290. Second call at 1,290,000. Sorry?
1.295.
295, welcome in there, guys. Good luck to you today at 1,295. What about 350, sir? Something big at 1,295. I think we've seen 6 participants today at 1,295. I've got first time at 95. Second call here at 1,295. Sir, what do you think? 1.3, welcome in today, ma'am. At 1,300,000, new bidder. At 1,300,000. Ladies bid there at 1.3. What about something big and bold at 350 if you like? At 1.3, ladies bid. First call at 1.3. Second call at 1.3. 1,300,000.
1.32.
Welcome back at 132. At 132 and 30 if you like, man. Something big or straight to 50 at $1,320,000. Been with us from the beginning of 1,320. First call there at 132. Second call,
5,000.
5 on top at 25. 50, sir, if you'd like. Come with me for the 50. You had a great strategy early. I thought it was going to work. I think we've just got to dig a little deeper, go a little harder at 1,325 there. Quick succession, rapid fire bidding. That's how you scare your competition and win. At 1,325 there. Rapid fire, sir, bring it to me. At 1,325, can I say 50? 325, first call. Second call. Third time at 1,325.
1.34.
Welcome back at 3-4. Love it. Be prepared for the next bid. Bring it to me quickly. Whatever they say, you just come straight back at 1,340. 1,340 we have now. 1,340 against Michael's client down there. Give you a moment under the eaves to have a quick think about it. Some big decisions happening today. We're choosing your family's futures, ladies and gentlemen. What a lovely place to bring up a family. A wonderful place to have birthdays, Christmas functions, Easter. Have a think about it, ladies and gentlemen. 1,340,000 with some love and care. This home will be selling well north of here in the years to come at 1,340. Gentlemen's bid. First call, Michael needs to know. Second time. Third call at
1,000.
taking one at 41, all money for our vendor. Don't recommend it. Did you come straight back to me for 50, sir?
1,345.
Love it. 45. 45 and back against you, man. Call out 50. Come with me. It'll be fun. At 1,345. 50, man. Come with me. At 1,345. I'll help you buy it, but I won't help you pay for it. At 1,345,000. I'm happy to come and visit. I'll bring the coffees. At 1,345. Come with me to 50. Let's do it. Normally that's silence.
One more.
Yes, there it is at 46. At 46, you've got the cue.
1,350.
50 now, 350. 350 I have. They have defeated your competition, sir. 1,350,000 as I scan for any new buyers. Welcome to the party, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to. At 1,350,000. Gentlemen's bid next to Christian there at 1,350. First call, no late bids. Second time now, 1,350,000. 60, welcome in there, sir, and good luck to you today. At 1,070,000, love it. 70? 80, yes. 80 and 90 if you like.
1,390.
1,390. 1,4, 1.4.
1,41.
1,410. Yep, 1,410. 20, sir?
20.
20, love it. 20 now, bidding with confidence. New bidder, some new blood in the system.
1.43.
4-3. 40 or 50, sir? At 1.43 now. A quick run at the title there at 1,430,000. They've said no, we still want it at $1,430,000. First call. Second time now, 1,430,000. Third time, no late bids, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,430,000. We're selling to Gregory Mews here in Forest Hill. We're selling, sir, just to be sure, so I'm sure and you're sure. I can see some conversations happening and I don't want to sell it if you'd like to still buy at $1,430,000. We're done, finished. All finished down there, sir?
No, finished.
Sorry? Finished. Thank you. At $1,430,000, we are selling. We are sold. Congratulations, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending another railwide auction today at 2 Gregory Mews. Highly sought after, wonderful property. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend. Take care.